Thanksgiving is such a production. I don't have to tell you that. There are probably some lessons to learn from the professionals about how to roll out a big meal, hot and ready, all at once. So today we are hooking you up with Thanksgiving advice from Utah's best of state caterer, our favorite food friend, Mary Crafts Homer. Amazing. Of course, amazing. And we have to punch home the price tag, can we?
Oh, I'll talk about that when we get to there.
To the table.
Yeah, I'll talk about that.
All right, because that's important. That's
it is important,
Gasper.
but that's not as important as what we're going to talk about first.
Timeline first.
It is. So a timeline is something so that you know exactly what you should be doing throughout this entire month. And it starts this week, 3 weeks out. So I want you to be thinking about downloading this off of the KSL website, getting this and starting in. And the first thing up is plan your menu. Wouldn't it be great that you right now could take all that pressure off of you and you know, okay, that's what I'm going to serve.
Right.
And it gives you 3 weeks to be really thinking about it in your head of how that's all going to come together.
We're writing our shopping list, we're ordering the turkey, and we're asking ourselves, based on that menu, what do I need? What tools do I need in the kitchen?
And do I need to buy a gravy separator? If you don't know what that is, call me. And then 2 weeks out, you're going to shop for your non-perishables, make your vinaigrettes, your pie crust, get them frozen.
We can do that 2 weeks out?
2 weeks out, because you're going to freeze this pie crust. And the things that you, like, how long do dressings stay in your fridge? Forever.
That's true, so make those in advance.
So 6 days out, you're going to shop for your remaining items, which is Saturday before Thanksgiving. If you hate to shop on Saturday, okay, you can go Sunday or Monday or Friday, but it's about that Saturday kind of time.
When you want to stock up.
And just go early in the day.
Okay.
Make your centerpieces and your table runners, get all that done. 4 days out, I take my bread, I get it nice and stale, set it on the counter, let it get nice and crispy so it'll take a lot of moisture.
Can I tell you, I'm already sighing relief just looking at this, knowing you have done this in advance. Do you do this for every party? You have to.
Yeah, this is definitely something we do for every single party at Culinary Crafts.
Yeah.
But for Thanksgiving at home, you have to do it. The reason is because I always think that either a man or a very smart woman designed this menu. Because no one woman can do it. So, you're just like, at the last minute, you've got mashed potatoes, take the rolls out of the oven, make the gravy.
There's a lot of in-the-moment pressure.
And so, like, what are you, he's watching TV and like, I hope the honey's doing it? No. Okay, so that's why I think it's really a smart woman.
Yes.
Because she knew she couldn't do it alone, and she needed all of her family around her to be right in there at the last minute, feeling the process of being together in the kitchen and then breaking bread together.
I love that. We're 3 days out, Mary. What are we doing?
3 days. You're preparing the stuffing. You can refrigerate that. Get your potatoes actually peeled and get them cubed in water in your fridge. You're going to make your mise en place trays, which is what we're going to talk about. If you have a frozen turkey, it's time to get that out and get it in the fridge. Okay. No thawing turkeys on the counter.
Yes.
Ever.
2 days out. Take us there. 2
days out. You're going to set your table, get it all done.
2 days in advance? We're setting the table?
Why not? Why not?
Why not is right.
And have them eat in front of the TV. They love that better anyway. Lay out your clothes for the big day. Decide what you're going to wear so that you can be the hostess with the most. So, honey, I don't know how you do it. And then 1 day out, you're going to toss your salad and refrigerate it. Don't put the dressing on. Okay. You're going to make your bread dough, get it all formed, put them in the fridge. Don't let them raise, because I'll do that tomorrow. Right. Make your fillings for your pies and refrigerate those now the day of. Get your turkey done, bake your pies, put the turkey in the oven, make your gravy. This is kind of a big thing. Yeah, yeah. So up here, there's a spot where it says, make your family assignments, so that everybody knows what they're doing that day. There's no question. And you say, I think you're going to need about 45 minutes, so I'd like to see you in the kitchen kind of working on that starting this point.
You're giving time assignments.
Yes, yes.
I got to give you a hug.
You run this like a business. Honey.
I love it.
Let's talk about your table setting.
This is amazing.
Anybody can go to the store and get a table centerpiece, but this is something that has your personal touch, and of course it's in the color that we're doing today. I want you to look down front. Even this running off the edge of your table with this this beautiful centerpiece coming up here. For the table decor today, we spent under $20.
Hold on, say it again.
Under $20 for your table decor.
Are you hearing the silence fall over the studio as we all just gawk at this gorgeous display, and then the price tag, you can do this for less?
Yes, thanks to my daughter, Megan.
Megan, we love you, Megan.
This is a great, of course, this matte stoneware is all in the vogue right now. This is my mother's place setting that she got, in 1930 when she was married. So this is just really an heirloom piece. I always set the table. I want you to look at this one little piece. That's right up here. And I've done it by every single place setting.
I am thankful for.
I am thankful for, because that's a tradition at my family, at my holiday dinner. Everyone has to say they're thankful for what. And this gives them advance notice that they can be thinking about it throughout the meal. What am I thankful for? And what am I going to say this year? Rather than, my family, moved on. Because that's the standard go-to.
Be thoughtful about it. Do you know what I love? In addition to the price tag, in addition to the gorgeous aesthetics that are at play here, you've paired, like you said, that heirloom fancy china with craft paper. I mean, the yin and the yang of this design is just brilliant.
And then, of course, these matte stoneware plates with this crackly kind of thing. So you really have that juxtaposition between heritage and what's trending right now. And that's really what your centerpiece, like for example, these pumpkins.
Right.
If you were to buy them pre-Halloween, they're $3, $4, $5. Now they're $1. So run!
You've
like
got it.
crazy and get
The
those.
candlelight, always a nice touch. We can't have you here and not have food.
I have to show you a little bit of food.
Give us a recipe
because,
to
darling, it's all about the side dishes. Everyone knows that you're going to have turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, gravy. But where you're going to get creative is in your side dishes.
I feel like you just made a shocking statement. It's all about the side dishes, not the rolls, not the turkey.
Those are standard. Everybody knows.
That's true. That's true. So
And,
spice it up here.
This is where you're going to spice it up. You know, I'm thinking like for the first time in your life, maybe you're not going to cook the green bean casserole. I mean, you know, just go crazy.
Oh, now you're just talking crazy.
I know I'm talking crazy.
That's crazy talk.
So I want you to look at this. This is what we call a mise en place tray.
Okay.
And come Thanksgiving morning, my fridge is full of these. This is where you have made every single thing you need to finish an item, and it's all on one tray, wrapped in saran wrap. You can take it out. Ahead of time on my timeline, I roasted my Brussels sprouts, I cooked and crumbled my bacon, I sauteed my shallots, and I got my vinaigrette ready to go here.
Guess what? I would take Brussels sprouts over green beans any day. I would. I would.
But if you had told that when you were like 3, you would have. No,
I know.
No, I wouldn't.
I know.
So the day of Thanksgiving, now this is only about 15 minutes out from your meal. You're just going to pour this in here.
I love the sizzle.
This is just a mixture of apple cider vinegar, brown sugar, and lemon juice. And the recipe is, of course, where?
On our website.
On your
Thank
website.
you, Miss Mary.
Okay. And then, as that's just cooking and starting to reduce down a little bit, I take the Brussels sprouts that I put in the oven in advance.
So we're just heating at this point.
At this point, we're just heating. I'm putting them into the glaze.
How did you store those? Just in the fridge? After
Just in the fridge.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, with a, covered with a little container on.
May I? May I?
Yes,
Be
yes.
your Sue?
Do you need this?
No.
No.
I'm
Okay.
just a
So
shake
I
girl.
cook these onions. Obviously, these are shallots ahead.
All of them?
Oh yeah. Baby.
Oh yeah.
All
Here
the
it
bacon.
comes. Okay, now I need the spoon.
Because bacon is kind of like butter. You know, the more the better.
This looks amazing. This looks amazing.
And if you're a vegetarian and you're eating the tofu turkey, you can of course leave the bacon out.
Yeah.
If you don't want to use this particular apple cider glaze on this, by no means that's a problem. You can simply just use like a balsamic reduction.
Okay.
You can buy those in the store nowadays. And you're just going to let this sizzle and come to temperature here. And that's it. This can be working on the stove, doing its thing while you're doing the crazy carving the turkey, mashing the potatoes, making the gravy, and so on and so on. I could do 6 hours of demo on Thanksgiving dinner, but you have most of it down.
Yeah.
Just take a breath, do something new for your table setting, get organized, one new side dish for your family, get dressed, and honey, I just don't know how you do it.
We love her for so many reasons. Let us count the ways. Culinary Crafts, that is why they are the best of the best. So many holiday parties I know coming up this season. You want them for your event. So go to their website. We'll link you from ours, Mary. We love you. Thank you so much. Brussels sprouts, baby.